And now, WWA Gold Rush.
Tonight, the WWA superstars are on the hunt for gold. You are looking live at a sold-out MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Welcome to Gold Rush. And we are kicking things off with the women's portion of the tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Portland, Oregon, Ashley.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gold Rush. Kurt Rodriguez on the call here for this huge night for the World Wrestling Association. We're live in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and tonight we will be deciding who will be getting championship matches, world championship matches, at next month's show, the Showdown at Madison Square Garden. So we have the Gold Rush tournament running for the women's division and the men's division. Ashley, of course, qualified all the way to the semifinals here. Here's the thing about the Gold Rush tournament. Tonight we'll be seeing the semifinals and the finals, which means that if Ashley were to win this match here tonight, she will have to wrestle later tonight. So that's an added challenge to the wrestlers that are going to be taking part of the tournament here tonight.
And her opponent from Washington, D.C., Charlotte Quinn.
You know, when we started watching the tournament on WWA Action a couple of weeks ago, I talked about how Charlotte Quinn has been off of the championship race for quite some time. And this tournament could be a way for Charlotte Quinn to actually get the ball rolling once again and be in contention for a championship. And what a better stage to be in contention for a championship than at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. And of course, we saw her dish out what has to be described as an upset against a strong competitor like Grace Perkins on the tournament. Now she steps in the ring with a former rival, reviving a rivalry here tonight. Of course, the last time these two faced up in a big stage was back at Never Back Down in Houston, all of 2 years ago, actually. And now they're back on opposite sides of the ring with the same goal. They want the Women's World Championship. Of course, watching this closely, Sue Dallas, our current Women's World Champion. And there you see it on your screens. These are the semifinals of the Gold Rush tournament as we kick things off here tonight in Vegas. Referee Seb. Oh! Well, things are gonna get rowdy in the early goings of this match. And over the third row goes Ashley. Charlotte Quinn certainly not appreciating what just happened. Oh, and there goes Quinn face first into the turnbuckle post. That has got to hurt. Now into the barricade. Ashley hooks her in. Plants her down, knee first, right into the back of Charlotte Quinn. And the action returns to the ring. Corner, and here's Ashley off the second rope. Turns Quinn upside down, shoulders on the mat, hooks the leg, isn't enough to advance to the finals and a kick out. Great reversal there by Quinn with a kick to the head, looks to follow it up, but Ashley reverses on her own way, sending Quinn into the ropes, kick to the plexus. That turns into a cover, shoulders down. Is it enough to put Charlotte Quinn away? Could it be? And a kick out. Oh, man. You really cannot waste a second when you're in the ring with Charlotte Quinn. Ashley kicks back. Reversal. Ashley in the corner. Back and forth we go. These two, they know each other way too well. Always gonna be on top of one another. My goodness, face first into the knee, shoulders down, hooks the leg. To advance to the finals of the tournament, could it be? And a kick out at 2. And when you're in a match like this, so wait a second, here's Quinn with a bridge, shoulders down. Is it enough to put her away? Advance to the finals and another kick out by Ashley. When you're in a match like this, you're opening the show later tonight. Oh, belly to belly! My goodness, they're not letting me get my comments out. Shoulders down, hooks the leg and another kick out. An action-packed thriller to kick things off here tonight at Gold Rush. Now into the ropes. Leapfrogs. Hurricane Rana. And I was trying to say that when you're in a match like this, you're opening the show. This is a tournament. You want to save your energy because you know you have to wrestle later tonight, and this could be it. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough to advance and a kick out. You want to save your energy. And what is going on here? My goodness, is about to get taken for a ride. Oh no, superplex to the outside. And I agree with our fans here tonight in Vegas. This is awesome. The superplex to the outside puts a notch on the action here. As Ashley hangs Quinn on the barricade. 6. And sends her back in the ring. Ashley's looking to capitalize. She's headed to the top rope. And off the call, my goodness! Swat her out of the air like a fly, but Ashley's still in this. Springboard, Ashley going for a drop kick, doesn't quite get it. Once again, swatted out of the air, and this could cost her the match. This could cost her the match. This could cost her the tournament. Forearm to the face to block the move. Crucifix takedown by Quinn. Now Quinn trying to rally here. Ashley doesn't accept it. Shoulders down. Isn't enough to advance to the finals of the tournament. And another kick out. Arm drag down goes Quinn. Ashley on the top rope. rubs the knee right across the chest of Quinn. Could that be enough? We have a cover. Shoulders down. Hooks the leg to advance to the finals. Is it enough? And Quinn gets the shoulder up. Ashley's going to try again. Shoulders down. Is it enough to put her away? And again, a decisive kick out by Quinn. You can't let frustration get to you if you're Ashley. Sidestep. Ashley now sending Quinn into the ropes, arm drag. Visibly tired. And she's going for it. Oh, we've seen this before. There it is. Submission hold locked in. Submission hold locked in. Ashley's in the driver's seat. Are we going to see Charlotte Quinn tap out? Is she going to tap out right here in Vegas at the Gold Rush Tournament? Ashley needs this to advance to the finals of the tournament. Applying pressure tight to the legs, and Quinn powers out. Forearm to the face. You really can't waste any time with any of these ladies. Look at this, a split second, and this match changes. Ashley trying to rally, not lose the control of this match. Swinging neck breaker. Here's Ashley. Powerbomb connects. Could the powerbomb be enough? Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Isn't it enough to put her away? And a kick out at 2 again. And this is the moment where you start to wonder, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? If you're Ashley, you go for it a second time. There it is. Submission maneuver locked in. The knee on the ribs of Charlotte Quinn. The pressure on the legs. And Charlotte Quinn taps out. Ashley advances to the finals. What a match. What a moment. An incredible way to kick things off here in Vegas. Ashley advances to the finals of the Gold Rush Tournament. And gets the respect of her rival here tonight as Gold Rush rolls on.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 238 pounds, Adam Soulman.
For Adam Soul, it's about making history by becoming the first ever man to win the Gold Rush Tournament twice. Remember a few years ago, Soul had won the Gold Rush Tournament. He went on to main event the showdown at Madison Square Garden to win the WWA World Championship. Of course, this is a completely different Adam Soul from the man who won that tournament years ago. Nonetheless, nobody has had the opportunity to do what Adam Soul has the opportunity to do tonight, which is win the tournament twice. But standing in his way is this young man who's been looking for a breakthrough moment.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, SHAWN Coleman. For
quite long enough, Shawn Coleman has been looking for that breakthrough moment, for that chance to show out, to win the big one. And this may be his only chance to do so, to go to his hometown of New York City and to challenge for the biggest prize on the land. But before he can start thinking about that, he has to win the tournament tonight. You see it on your screens. These are part of the men's semifinals. And here we go. Coleman sending Sol into the corner. Sol blocks him. Shot to the face of Coleman. Going for the spinning heel kick. Coleman moves out of the way. Coleman reassessing the situation, seeing how he's gonna attack. Meteora! Second rope. Well, the drop kick doesn't quite work. Off the mistake, Sol looks to capitalize. Shoulders down, isn't enough to put him away. And a kick out at 2 by Coleman. Now Coleman turns the chip around, sending Sol shoulder first. And just like that, Sol takes control here. But not for long. Cover here, hooks the leg and a quick kick out by Sol. Sol now sending Coleman into the ropes, ducks down. Big boot, down goes Coleman. And it's very evident that we should point out that during this Gold Rush tournament, as we see a cover here by Sol, is enough to advance to the finals and a kick out. You're going to see a lot of matches where it's experience versus youth. These being one of them. Of course, we're seeing Duncan versus Avalanche later tonight. And you're seeing it in the arrogance that Adam is showing right here by mocking his opponent, by saying he's smarter. That maybe these experienced wrestlers could be underestimating their young cohorts. Coleman sends Sol into the corner, turns the chip around, bad intentions off the second rope. Using the ropes to his advantage, well done. Looks to capitalize, heads to the top rope. Coleman flies up, lands right on the chest with a stomp. Could that stomp be enough to get him to the finals? Hooks the leg. And a kick out at 2. Going for a cross line, Coleman ducks down. On the ropes. Bad intentions here. Coleman looks to use the ropes to his advantage. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, and a kick out. Shoulders on again, hooks the leg. Another kick out. Sol rolls out of the way. Coleman stays on him. Sol fights back. And this time he hits that spinning heel kick. Sol all over Coleman here. And this one could end as quickly as it started. Whoa! And Coleman reverses the spear, turns it into a DDT. He says, no, 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 not in my house. That was a key moment for Shawn Coleman there. He needed to reverse that. He needed to get that move, and there's that German suplex. Off the German, shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough to advance to the finals of the Gold Rush tournament? And a kick out at 2. Here's the submission maneuver. Variation of the camel clutch there, but Soul gets out of the way. What toe hold. Back and forth we go. Reversal there. Jump to the chest. And now they're just trading shots. One another, and a cross line down goes Coleman. Here's once again Soul mocking him, saying he's smarter, he's stronger. As Soul looks to mount a comeback here. Sidesteps. Soul misfires. Take a look at this. Beautiful leg drop there by Shawn. Shawn looks to capitalize here. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough to put him away? And a kick out at 2. Now resting on the ropes. Cross line over the turret rope goes Adam, and here comes Shawn Coleman with the greatest of ease. And I agree. This is awesome. Sold out tonight at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. No better place to chase gold. As Adam is just looking to bounce back. And right after Coleman, the backbreaker hooks him in. Suplex on the outside. Look at the padding we have on the outside of the ring. 7. It's not that thick. As the action returns to the ring, Soul looks to stay in control here. Soul going right after the arm. Pulling Coleman to the center of the ring front of the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out. Coleman looking to bounce back with the reversal. So, it's going for that spinning heel kick again. No one home. Into the corner. Soul on the top rope. Coleman following suit on the top rope with him. He's about to get taken for a ride like a snail on the back of a turtle. Superplex connects. Coleman looking to punch his ticket to the finals tonight. Oh no, but Soul blocked it. Stack him up, shoulders down. Is it enough for Coleman to walk away with a victory here? He got him, no! Oh my goodness, Northern Lights suplex by Soul. Look at this, Coleman back on his feet. Look at him on a comeback here. Coleman looking to capitalize. The German suplex connects. Coleman going for the whammy. Oh! Wow! What a shot with a knee straight across the head. Hooks the inside line. Coleman punches his ticket to the finals. Wow! An impressive performance. Coleman will be in the main event tonight in the finals of the Gold Rush Tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's National Championship.
Well, this one is gonna be a very interesting one. Emily Wells, the former Women's National Champion, a couple of weeks ago on the season premiere of WWA Action, underestimated the challenge put to her by the debuting Rebecca Scorpion. And so she put her championship on the line. And the result was Rebecca Scorpion winning the Women's National Championship in her debut match. Tonight we're seeing the automatic rematch that Emily Wells is owed. Will she learn from her mistakes? And here comes the champion. For the Women's National Champion, Rebecca Scorpion, this is a moment about cementing your legacy. Remember, a lot of people, including Emily Wells, catalog her win as a fluke. A lot of people are going to look at her and say, well, she won the championship because Emily wasn't prepared. So tonight, in this championship defense, it's all about cementing a name for herself, creating a legacy, and retaining that championship. She certainly has an incredible presence, as we're seeing from her entrance here tonight. Could she live up to the title of Women's National Champion? Sold out tonight here in Vegas at the NGM Grand. The Women's National Championship is on the line. Let's send it down to ringside for introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Birmingham, England, Emily Wells. Introducing the champion from Greensboro, North Carolina, she is the Women's National Champion, Rebecca Scorpion.
Referee making this one official as the Women's National Championship is on the line. There's the bell. Here we go. Referee separating the two right here in the corner. We start the feeling out process in this championship match. Look at this. I don't think Emily wants to waste any time. But Rebecca's not going to stand up for it. Look at that knee. Wow. Big night for knees. Shoulders down. Loose the leg. Isn't enough to geek out. Into the corner. Close line. Down goes Emily. There by Wells. Back and forth we go. Look at this. Military press. Dropping her right on the knee. Shoulders down. Too close to the ropes. Oh, shots there. Drop kick. And a suplex. Kick to the head. And it's all Emily Wells in this moment right now in this match. Going for the kick to the back, Rebecca moves out of the way, but the elbow to the face doesn't allow Rebecca to capitalize. Rebecca's now in the corner. Bad move there. Wow, what a kick! Certainly a very impressive moveset. There's a reason why she was the first ever women's national champion. Talking about Emily Wells, of course. Who has Rebecca right on the rope. Shoulders down here. Is it enough to retain the women's national championship and a kick out by the champion? Rebecca's looking to bounce back here. Tossing Wells. Now dragging her to the center of the ring. So she can capitalize here. What's she doing? It's a torture rack submission maneuver. My goodness, look at the way she stretches out Wells, and Wells, with the elbows to the jaw, breaks it off. Rebecca sent into the corner. Repeated kicks in the corner by Emily Wells, but Rebecca bounces back here. Back and forth we go. Emily pulling her back to the center of the ring to avoid any rope breaks for the cover. And kick out. Oh my goodness, the power that we've seen from Emily so far in this match. Looking like she wants, or she could, get that championship back tonight. And we talked about a recurring theme here tonight on this show of experience versus youthfulness. And you mentioned just 2 years ago, Emily Wells was the rookie here in the World Wrestling Association. She's no longer that. She's a former champion, she's a veteran, she's the first ever women's national champion. And in hindsight, during that championship match that took place on WWA Action a couple of weeks ago, the veteran Wells underestimated the young one, Rebecca Scorpion. Of course, that's the reason why Rebecca is champion tonight. Emily Wells is being very intent on not repeating this again, but Rebecca seems to have her number here with that DDT right on the apron. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know at home, that's the hardest part of the ring. And just like that, momentum has shifted into the control of Rebecca of that DDT on the apron. There goes the number one contender into the barricade. Rebecca is using all of her environment at ringside to her advantage. Tossing Emily all through the ringside area. The count is up to 7. Rebecca could retain the count out here if she wanted to. Could that be what she's doing? She breaks the count as soon as she sees Emily moving. But she's very wise. You have to stay on top of her. This is what happens when you let her have some breathing time on the outside of the ring. Wells is now headed to the top rope. She has set her sights on Rebecca and she lands down. I don't know if she got all of that. Wow! She's trying to go for that huge kick. Rebecca blocks it. Sends Emily into the ropes and an angel splash. Shoulders down. Hooks the leg. Is it enough to retain the championship and a kick out at 2? Repeated elbows to the shoulders. But Emily fights back with a kick to the head. Great reversal. Not enough to capitalize though. Hooks her in. Powerbomb connects. Could that be enough? We've seen this before. Shoulders on the mat. And Emily gets the shoulder up and she turns it into a Boston Crab. Emily may have kicked out, but Rebecca had a plan B. She turns it into a Boston Crab. And Emily finds a way out of it. She may have found a way out of it, but she's hurt. Look at that, Emily's not moving. She can't even get up. Oh, I stand corrected, and Siguri, Emily's back on her feet. And doing the splits into a cover, shoulders down. Is it enough to retain? And a kick out. I should say to regain the championship. We're seeing an incredible match here for the Women's National Championship. Once again, misses with that kick. Scorpion hooks her in. Whacks her down. Could that be enough? Shoulders down, hooks a leg to put her away. And a kick out, barely a kick out. Gets the shoulder up. Second rope. Splash, center of the ring. Cover. And Wells once again gets the shoulder up. Wells sent into the corner. If you're Rebecca Scorpion, you're thinking, this is much harder than the first match we had. What do I have to do to put this match to rest? As Wells blocks her. Drop toe hold reversal. Into the corner. Oh my goodness, some very bad intentions here. Very bad intentions. Off the second rope. Emily gets taken down for a ride from the top rope, thrown into the ring, and now this could be the cherry on top. Hooks her in. Sit out powerbomb, shoulders down. Isn't enough to retain the championship? Yes, sir. Rebecca is still your champion. What an incredible match! Rebecca retains and earns the respect of the veteran in Emily Wells. What an incredible match! Truly a props up to these ladies. An incredible job well done here tonight. We are back live.
Making his way to the ring from Anaheim, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, Derek Avalanche.
For Derek Avalanche, this is a monumental moment. He's given the task of defeating a 5-time WWA World Champion in Jim Duncan to advance to the finals of the Gold Rush Tournament with the possibility of fighting for the World Championship at Madison Square Garden. This may be the most significant of the youth versus experienced matches that we're watching tonight. Because it is a promising young man against a legendary wrestler. And here he comes. The 6-time world champion. The champion of the people. Jim Duncan.
his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Jim Duncan.
For Jim Duncan, this is another day at the office. Another opportunity at the World Championship on the line. Another chance at another world title reign. But if we've seen anything in the trends that we're seeing during the matches of this show, is that you can't take the young talent with a grain of salt. As we saw Rebecca Scorpion retain, we saw Shawn Coleman move on to the finals. The winner of this match will face Shawn Coleman later tonight, as Jim Duncan locks in that headlock, try to finish his match off early. Avalanche trying to stay on top of him. But Jim Duncan fights back. Duncan sending Avalanche into the ropes. Brings him back down. And Jim Duncan trying to stay on top of the situation. The Northern Light suplex into the cover too close to the ropes. Duncan sending Avalanche into the corner. Clothesline. Bulldog, and he told Duncan in the early goings. Into the cover. Hooks leg. Isn't enough to put him away, and a kick out. Duncan now staying on top of the situation. Avalanche is looking to get some momentum going in this one. There's a shot by Jim, who goes to the ropes, and another Bulldog. Duncan hits to the top rope for the elbow drop. He doesn't get it. And that miscalculation may give Derek Avalanche an advantage in this match. Going for a kick there, he misses. Crucifix takedown into a cover. Duncan follows it up very nicely, but Avalanche kicks out. Shot to the face. Brings him to the top. Bad intentions by Jim here. Possibility of a superplex, and he gets it. Superplex connects. Off the superplex, shoulders down, hooks the leg, and a kick out. Along the lights by Jim Duncan, shoulders down again, and once again Avalanche is in it to win it. Avalanche with a reversal, standing moonsault, beautiful. The power of Avalanche. He's now headed to the top rope. Some bad intentions here, maybe going for the Avalanche itself. Oh, and Duncan moves out of the way. No Avalanche, but another Bulldog. Scary moment there for Jim Duncan. That could have been it. Duncan taking his time, allowing Avalanche to recuperate may not be a great idea. Oh, wait a second! Slim Blade! That could be it! Shoulders down, hooks the leg to advance to the finals, and Derek Avalanche gets the shoulder up. Duncan going for the surfboard here. Surfboard applied, submission hold locked in. Avalanche being stretched out to high heaven. Oh, nice reversal there by Avalanche. Great way to get yourself out of that hold. Now has him right there on the ropes, right where he wants him. Avalanche. Sending Duncan right into the corner. Some bad intentions by Avalanche here. He takes to the ropes off the top rope. Hurricanrana. And Avalanche may be feeling the love from the WWA fan nation here in Vegas. Shoulders down again. Hooks the leg to advance to the finals. May have waited too long there. As Duncan kicked out. Lots of back and forth between these two as Duncan gets sent over the third rope. Bad intentions here by Avalanche. Watch out. Oh! Sunset flip powerbomb to the outside of the ring. And that was truly detrimental for Duncan, who's looking to create separation between himself and Avalanche. He sends him into the barricade. And now Duncan hooks it in. Oh no, the repeated power bombs on the outside. Repeated power bombs on the outside of the ring. Avalanche sent back into the ring. Bad intentions by Duncan. Splash right across the back. Kick, and Duncan needs a second outside of the ring to recuperate, but Avalanche has stayed on top of him. What a way to bounce back by Avalanche. He hits an egg breaker. Duncan in a world of trouble gets sent back into the ring by Derek. Whoa, man, been going for a cutter there. Duncan blocks it, but still, Avalanche is still in the... Oh, no, he's back! Oh, he's back, maybe injured. His back gave out, and then another light suplex to cause more damage to the back of Derek. Derek may have had this match, but his back gave out on him, and now the sling blade, more damage to the back. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. Jim Duncan moves on to the finals. What a turn of events.
Here is your winner, Jim Duncan.
Derek Avalanche took way too much damage right to the back. His back gave out. Jim Duncan took advantage of the opportunity, puts him away, moves on to the finals of the Gold Rush tournament. What a moment. My goodness. Let me tell you, when we tell you that anything can happen, we mean it. Now let's take a look at the bracket now. These are your finals. Jim Duncan will go one-on-one against Sean Coleman in the finals of the Gold Rush tournament. That will be our main event here tonight. But of course, the women's version of the tournament continues. Up next,
making her way to the ring from Springfield, Illinois, Amber Lee.
For Amber Lee, this is a defining moment. She's been more than impressive in this tournament and could be well on her way to earning a Women's World Championship match at the Garden. However, standing between her and her goal is yet another veteran of the World Wrestling Association, Michelle Martinez. Amber looks confident. Will she be able to carry that confidence into the finals of the tournament?
And her opponent, from Orlando, Florida, Michelle Martinez.
Michelle Martinez looks to be in the right headspace. Here's another person who hasn't been in the championship race for a while and would love to be back on the top of the card. This tournament is the key to do so. For Martinez, standing across from her is a young and hungry prospect in Amber Lee. And there you see it. These are the semifinals of the women's tournament. There's Seville. Here we go. The winner of this match will face Ashley later tonight in the women's final. Martinez bouncing off the corner, going for a drop kick. No. Caught an elbow tie up. Martinez applying pressure to the head of Amber Lee to try and stop her from breaking away from it. Into the ropes. Elbow to the face. Down goes Martinez. Amber Lee trying to stay on top of the situation. Now Lee into a cover, but too close to the ropes. Sidestep by Martinez, kick to the plexus. Martinez, swinging neck breaker. Beautifully done. What a shot to the chest there. Oh, back and forth. Now, Tornado DDT planting Martinez to the center of the ring. And if you ask anyone, this has been all Amber in the early goings. As Amber lands down, the stomp across the chest. Goes for a cover, shoulders down. Is it enough to put her away? And a kick out. And we talked about how Martinez wants to climb to the top. This is the first time the Women's Gold Rush Tournament has ever been done, so it's the first time we're seeing something of the like for the women's division. However, for Amber Lee, this is not her first rodeo. Remember, earlier this year, Amber was part of the tournament to crown the first ever Women's National Champion. In that tournament, she actually did make it to the finals. She took on Emily Wells. Of course, Wells was victorious. That was back in February at Uprising. I know it seems like 2020 has lasted 1,000 years, but I can assure you it's only been a couple of months since that happened. Big kick across the back by Amber Lee. Martinez with the exploder suplex and a little bit of taunting as she tries to get her groove on back in this match, and she seems to be doing so successfully here. Oh, was going for the spear. I don't think she took way too big of a distance to do it, hence the reversal by Amber into a cover, hooks the leg, isn't enough to advance to the finals and a kick out. Usually Martinez takes more steps back towards that spear. She tried to do it on the quick to remain in control of this match. Amber Lee saw through it, applied the knee, turned it into a cover, put the match in her favor as we see clothesline over the third rope. Amber Lee may be able to fly, and she does with the greatest of ease. The fans love it, we love it. What a performance by Amber Lee here tonight. Now back first into the barricade goes Michelle Martinez. And into the steel steps as this match becomes more dangerous on the outside of the ring. And now off the top rope, Amber Lee, bad intentions. Across ringside, and she lands down on Michelle. Wow. And now Martinez sent over the barricade into the crowd here at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Suplex on the outside of the ring. ladies have to be very careful with the count as the match returns to the ring. Lee now heads to the top rope. What is Lee thinking here? She's gotten a lot of high-risk maneuvers correctly in this match, but not that one. Martinez saw through it, telegraphed it, takes control, and that's the spear she was looking for before. Cut her in half, put her away, shoulders down, hoops the leg, and hey! Lee's still in this. Lee's very much still in this. And now Lee in trouble. She gets deposited in the corner. The ref is down. Not for long, thank goodness. Martinez in the top turnbuckle with Lee, who could be taken for a ride here. Superplex connects. May have thought about that one too long as Amber Lee hits the reverse. Amber Lee using the ropes to her advantage. And Amber Lee may be looking to close this one. This may just be academic. There it is! The knee across the head. This one should end here. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, hooks it up, and whoa! I think I'm just as surprised as Amber Lee is that Michelle Martinez is still in this one as Amber heads to the top rope. Going for a spinning kick off the top rope. Martinez moves out of the way and takes control. This match is not over. Martinez looking to capitalize off of the mistake, but a quick kick out by Amber Lee. That's a reversal there by Amber. Carrying Martinez. Martinez with the reversal, pushing Amber. Oh, great reversal. Through first into the top rope. Side Russian leg sweep. And a German suplex. Now for the second time in this match, she may be going for that lethal knee. And that could be all she wrote. She hits it. She hits it for a second time in this match. Cover her. Cover her, young lady. Cover her. Shoulders down. Hoops the leg. The referee taking too long to start this out. And of course, not surprising, Michelle kicks out. A combination of bad timing by Amber Lee and the ref leads to Michelle still being in his match. She hit the first. Could she hit the second? Off the top rope. No, she cannot. She's been going to that well way too many times in this match. And Michelle is seeing right through it. Stack her up, shoulders down. And a kick out. Step up and Siguri. Now those repeated kicks right to the head. And here's the submission number locked in. Submission number locked in. In the driver's seat. Michelle finds a way out of it, but Amber trying to stay on top of this one. Hooks her in for the recoil. Of the recoil, shoulders down. Hooks the leg, isn't enough to put her away once again. Now over the turret rope. Wow. What a suplex there, bringing her back into the ring. Big shot. Takes a step back, crossline it over the third, right to the outside. And now here's the German. Back inside the ring. Bad intentions here. Oh! Hey, wait a second. We saw that one before. Shoulders down. Hooks a leg. And she takes the victory. Amber Lee is headed to the finals.
Here is your winner, Amber Lee.
Amber Lee with the same move that Shawn Coleman used has advanced to the rematch of the tournament, to the finals, I should say, of the tournament. What a match! And what a night we've been having here in the Las Vegas Strip at the MGM Grand Arena. Sold out tonight, and we would like to send a special thank you to Fall Out Boy for Wilson. Expensive Mistakes, the official theme song for Gold Rush is available on the band's latest album, Mania, which you can stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And ladies and gentlemen, a shocking return to form. These two have been battling for years, and now they're back together as a tag team. Pure Power, Austin Parker and Mike Pure take on the Disciples of Darkness, Dante and the Beast. Next. And as you can see, no nonsense from the Disciples tonight. No pyro, no special lights. They look decided to come kick some ass.
On the way to the ring, combined weight of 607 pounds, Dan, Ted, and the Beast, the Disciples of Darkness.
Here's where we stand with this story between the Disciples of Darkness and Pure Power. A couple of weeks ago on WWA Action, it was Dante challenging Austin Parker for the WWA Championship, only for Mike Pure to cost him this opportunity. The end result of this was what we're seeing here.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 442 pounds, Austin Parker and Mike Post.
Look at the way that Mike Pure is carrying himself now. He has since got a haircut and trimmed down his beard, but he still looks so much different than before. This is not the usual happy-go-lucky Mike Pure that we've seen before. This is a changed man influenced by his best friend turned mortal enemy turned best friend again, the WWA champion, Austin Parker. There's the bell. Here we go. Let's see if the reunion works out for Pure Power here. A quick tag out to Mike Pure. Remember, we had not seen Mike wrestle since Never Back Down back in June of earlier this year, when he lost the match to Austin Parker. And once again, let's take you back to a couple of weeks ago in WWA action. Of course, Dante and the Beast have been tag team partners for quite some time. As a tag is made, here comes the champ. As a matter of fact, we can trace this all the way back to July, back at Beach Brawl, when Dante and the Beast teamed up with Joshua James to take on the WWA champion Austin Parker and the tag team champions in a 6-man tag team match. Dante, the Beast, and Joshua won. And on the season premiere of WWA Action a couple of weeks ago, a triple threat match was used to see who could get a shot at the WWA Championship. With Dante, the Beast, or Joshua, Dante won. Later that night on WWA Action, during that championship match, Mike Pure comes back and costs Dante the championship. Here's the tag. Take a look at this. Seems like it's like they never separated. They're still working together. So this past week on WWA Actions, we see another tag. Take a look at this. Bam! This past week on WWA Action, we get to see Mike Pure tell us what he thinks. He thinks that he made the wrong choice by not following in the footsteps of Austin Parker years ago when Parker turned on him. He thinks that Parker did it right. He went on to climb the ladder of success. He's been WWA champion for well over a year now. And Mike wants that type of success, and he thinks the only way to achieve it is by teaming up with Parker again. Say what you will about these two, they're one of the most decorated tag teams in WWA history. Parker and Pure. They've won the tag team championships 6 times, and it's for reasons like this. Look at this. Oh my goodness! Hurricanrana into a powerbomb, and Dante's in trouble. He has not been able to tag out to the Beast a single second in this match. Dante's just trying to stay in this one. Shoulders down, he's enough to put him away here. And a kick out by Dante. Going for a knee in the back, Dante looks out of the way. Back and forth we go. Into the corner, another tag. And it's like, to me the most surprising part is the yelling between, the gelling between Pure and Parker. It's like they have been separated for 3 years, but as soon as they start tagging again, it's like nothing happened. And I guess that can attest to how good of a tag team they are. Into the corner, this could be the opening that Dante needs to get the victory. Reversal here by Pure. Oh no! Dante was going for the tag, but Pure with a sunset powerbomb off the apron wipes the Beast away. No tag for Dante. What a way to work this match between Mike Pure and Austin Parker, as Parker does it again. They're just hammering away on Dante, and Dante hits that DDT. This is the opening. This is the opening he needs. Cover him, but there is Austin Parker to prevent a pinning combination and save his partner here. Austin Parker not mincing any. The referee needs to do something here. As Parker is trying to take care of the beast here. Swinging neckbreaker, meanwhile off the top rope. Mike Cure with his sights set on Dante, who has not been able to tag out once in this match. Shoulders down. Oh my goodness. What a victory for Pure Power.
Here are your winners, Austin Parker and Mike Post.
We may be on the verge of witnessing a deadly alliance take over the World Wrestling Association. And a beautiful night here at the MGM Grand Casino in Vegas. Let's take a look at the women's bracket in the Gold Rush tournament as we reach the finals. The youngster Amber Lee, the veteran, multiple-time women's champion Ashley. One of these ladies is headed to the Garden. Let's send it down to ringside for this match. Ashley already making her way out here as we are ready for the finals of the Women's Gold Rush Tournament. There you see it on your screens. Tournament finals are here. There's the bell. Here we go. Oh no! Amber Lee firing on all cylinders. Look at this. Look at the aggressiveness of Amber. Little stomps. And Ashley needed to take a second on the outside of the ring. Amber does not let up. Staying on top of this situation. My goodness. Ashley has not been able to get a lot of offense in this match. In the early goings, we're just a minute in, but Amber Lee. Now, let me pose a question to you, the audience, and you can leave your thoughts for us to read later. Who do you think has the advantage in this match? Amber Lee wrestled more recently than Ashley. Ashley was the first match of the show. That was well over an hour ago. So Amber Lee has had less rest than Ashley. But does that mean that Amber Lee is more fired up? She's more warmed up than Ashley, who already wrestled an hour ago. She had time to settle down. And maybe that's why we're seeing all these flurry of offense, I should say, from Amber Lee. Because she's still fired up from her match that was merely 15 minutes ago. And this is the worst thing about the Gold Rush tournament. You know you have to wrestle twice, but there's always someone that's gonna have the advantage. For a long time, you think it's gonna be the person who wrestled first, which was Ashley. You think, well, she has the advantage. She wrestled over an hour ago. She's more well rested. But in this case, we're seeing that maybe it's Amber Lee who has the advantage here. So we see a cover to win and a kick out. Maybe it's Amber Lee the one who has the advantage because she's still fired up from her match. Of course, she put on a classic with Michelle Martinez no more than 15-20 minutes ago. Ashley also put on a classic with Charlotte Quinn about an hour ago at the top of the show. Oh, man, what a shot. Second time. And this is incredible. Ashley, like I said, a multiple-time women's champion, winner of the first ever Women's Opportunity of a Lifetime match. She's a legend here in the World Wrestling Association, and Amber Lee is just wiping the floor with her. Amber Lee has not let Ashley give any type of offense in this match. Amber Lee depositing Ashley in the corner. Ashley fights back, kick to the face. Carrying Amber atop her shoulders on an egg breaker. Into the corner. Reversal, elbow to the face. Just Ashley trying to do anything that could put her back in this match. She has not been kind enough to receive a lot of opportunities to get her offense in. As Amber Lee once again reverses, sending Ashley back into the ring. And another drop kick. Ashley just being completely wiped down by Amber Lee. And now shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. Oh, and a kick right across the head. This is an emphatic statement. By Amber Lee as she hits a suplex to bring Ashley back into the ring. And what is oh my goodness, oh no. We know Amber Lee is one of the tallest members of the roster. She's poised on the second row for another suplex! That shook the ring. You saw the way Ashley crashed down to the center of the ring. And that should be enough. My goodness, what? What?
Here is your winner, Amber Lee.
An emphatic statement. A huge victory that puts her on the map and puts her as a threat to the Women's Champion. Amber Lee is headed to Madison Square Garden. Well, now it's official. We would like to send a special thank you to BTS for Dynamite. The official theme song for the showdown at Madison Square Garden is available to stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And speaking of being official, at the showdown inside Madison Square Garden, the Women's World Championship will be on the line. It will be Sue Dallas going one-on-one against Amber Lee. Could Amber Lee finish the Cinderella story and become Women's Champion of the world's most famous arena? But the showdown is not the only show we have coming up, because the one night a year where Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head Survivor Series is coming up next week. And we'll see the World Champion Drew McIntyre from Monday Night Raw take on the WWE Champion Daniel Bryan from SmackDown. This is going to be an explosive match. That's not all, because the United States Champion Kevin Owens from Monday Night Raw will go one-on-one against the Intercontinental Champion The Miz from Friday Night SmackDown. Can the Awesome One go one-on-one against the Prize Fighter? Who will walk out victorious? And speaking of epic matches, this is a first time ever matchup. The WWE World Tag Team Champions, The New Day, from Monday Night Raw go one-on-one against the WWE Tag Team Champions, Rated RKO from SmackDown. And speaking of teams, it's 4 versus 4 traditional Survivor Series elimination rules. Team Raw, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, and Bobby Lashley against Team SmackDown, Ricochet, Finn Balor, and DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa. And on the women's side, we have Team Raw, composed of the Women's Tag Team Champions Lacey Evans, Mickie James, Ember Moon, and Carmella against Team SmackDown, Alexa Bliss, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and the debuting Nikki Cross. Which brand will reign supreme? We'll find out next week at the Survivor Series. And it is main event time here in Vegas. Earlier tonight, Jim Duncan took advantage of an opportunity to make it to the finals, to try and win the Gold Rush tournament, to try and go to the Madison Square Garden show and win a record-setting 7th WWA World Championship. But before he can start thinking about that, he has another youngster stepping up to him in the form of Shawn Coleman.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Jim Duncan.
You know, I like to point out that Jim Duncan took advantage of an opportunity because it was that fleet moment of a second, that small moment in which Derek Avalanche had his back give out on him, where Jim Duncan had the opportunity to capitalize and make it to the finals. Whereas this man that he's facing had a more definitive victory earlier tonight.
And his opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Shawn Coleman.
Shawn Coleman last year. Shawn Coleman walked into Madison Square Garden and won the national championship in front of a sold-out crowd in his hometown of New York City. This year he wants that feeling again, but with a world title. And in order to do so, he has to defeat one of the most decorated champions in our company's history, Jim Duncan. There's the bell. Here we go. These are the finals of the Gold Rush tournament. Coleman controlling the arm. Jim Duncan looking to fight back here. Coleman pushes back on him. Those kicks right there. Right across the back. Coleman blocks. Suplex. Oh, what a shot there. Forearm to the face. Carries him atop her shoulders. Oh, what a kick. Reversal by Jim Duncan. Duncan hooks him in. Bad intentions here. Suplex. Now hooks him in here. And another suplex. Shoulders down isn't enough to put him away. And advance to the guard and a kick out. Duncan now sent over the turret rope by Coleman. Just looking to capitalize here. Bringing Duncan back into the ring with a suplex. right after the legs of Jim. Repeatedly going right after the legs of Jim. Shoulders down here. Hook's leg gonna keep that. Here's Duncan going for those signature power bombs that he does. And we were talking about earlier, the advantage in the time of the matches. Jim Duncan's match was fairly more recent than Shawn. Shawn's match was second earlier tonight on the card. Great reversal there by Jim Duncan, getting his leg up, making Coleman run into that kick. But basically what this means is that Shawn has had more rest compared to Jim Duncan, but of course that is a non-factor tonight as Duncan hits the salt. Because as we saw earlier, the rest that came to Ashley actually was detrimental to her in her match just a couple of minutes ago. Here's Duncan, sending him to the ropes. Bulldog! And Duncan in full control here, taking a second to capitalize. Think about what could be next. Great reversal there. And Duncan now. Drop kick, down goes Coleman. Now Duncan. Oh no, oh, his back gave out. Hey! Deja vu for Jim Duncan, just in the same way that Derek Avalanche had his back give out. Jim is experiencing the same problem in this match. Remember, this is all boiling down to the fact that Jim Duncan had already wrestled earlier tonight. Jim Duncan already suffered a lot of damage earlier as he sees a cover here. Could it be to advance to the guard and a kick out at 2? Say what you will about Derek Avalanche, but he had the best of Jim earlier. So that could mean that Jim has seen some damage in the same way. Oh my goodness! Jim is in complete control though. Shoulders down, hooks a leg off the Slim Blade, and that was a close one. And you can see the frustration getting to Jim Duncan. Remember, he wants to put this match away because he's having some back problems. And there is desperation on the side of Jim Duncan. A tired man who's already suffering through an injury in this match. And Jim in the corner now. Oh my goodness, oh no. Oh, this may be a nail in the coffin for Jim Duncan. This may be a nail in the coffin for Jim Duncan. Coleman with a superplex to the outside. That is gonna shatter Jim Duncan's back. That is gonna shatter Jim's back. And that could be all she wrote for Jim Duncan. Oh, but he's throwing another one for good measure. There's the Olympic slam. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Shawn Coleman is going to the Garden.
Here is your winner, Shawn Coleman.
What a match, what a twist, what a turn of events. And now we have our official main event for the showdown at Madison Square Garden. It'll be Austin Parker taking on Shawn Coleman for the WWA World Championship at the world's most famous arena. Congratulations to Shawn Coleman. A dream comes true tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night from Las Vegas.